Pisces, Everlong Mystic here, and today I'm going to do a reading for you. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to use a spread or if I'm just going to go with the flow, but I'm going to start with the with the Angelarium card for Pisces, the Angel of Pisces. And this is Angel Barkiel. Here's the image here. Very pretty. Now it does look very watery. There's definitely some love here. And I feel like there is some kind of like nourishment aspect here. But there's also a protective feeling as well. Alright, so let's see what the Angel of Pisces says. When harm comes to the people, the relationships, and the things in our lives, we have to take time to help repair them. It's not easy, but bringing those pieces back together is what we have to be to live a good life. In those moments, we are close to Barkiel. Deep down, everyone has a nurturing aspect. Choosing to cultivate it helps bring us closer to our truer selves. So this is about nourishing your nurturing side, Pisces. All right, so what do we want to start with? I think we're just going to start with a little tea leaf, just to see what Pisces needs to know about this nurturing aspect. Oh wow, okay. So we have the dog here, and we have chain. Wow, okay, so we have pleasure with a close friend. So there may very well be some kind of nurturing needed with a close friend of yours, Pisces. And it could have something to do with loyalty. Like maybe you felt like a close friend deceived you or something, because the dog is a very loyal, it's a symbol of loyalty, you know? And you have chain here, and it says chain of events that will affect your life. And this speaks of divine orchestration. So the question is, are you meant to nurture? Are you meant to nurture this issue with a close friend, or was it meant to happen for you to move on where you need to move on? Interesting. Okay, so let's see where this is gonna go. Let's get some light seers. I haven't used light seers in a while. All right. Actually, I'm going to turn this over real quick. So everyone has a nurturing aspect. Choosing to cultivate it helps bring us closer to our truer selves. So, Pisces, the real big picture here is bringing you closer to your truer self. So if you choose to mend whatever this is with a friend that perhaps was disloyal to you, will mending it bring you closer to your truer self? Because if you're traveling this chain, this divinely orchestrated chain of events that leads you where you're meant to be anyways, you know what I mean? Like you have to be your truer self. You know what I mean? Like, your authentic self is always the right path, you know? Alright, what does Pisces need to know? So we do have the Five of Pentacles here, and this is obviously related to to whatever is going on with this close friend, that something that needs nurturing. I feel like this is how they made you feel. Like maybe you weren't included somehow in some plans, or ignored somehow. And then we have the Two of Pentacles here. And this is you deciding, do I mend this, or do I just let what happens and just go with it, you know what I mean? And we have the Moon here, so you don't know. You don't know, Pisces. But you know, it's okay. It's okay to not know. I mean, sometimes you just have to surrender to a situation and see where it leads you. Yeah, because it could lead you to a whole new relationship, a whole new friend, or a relationship with yourself. Like merging with your authentic self. Because that's merging with your authentic self is what's going to take you through these chains of events that lead you where you are meant to be. World. And look, the chain card is it's a map of the world. And look, you get the World card. It's like it's where you're meant to be. Then we have here, see, look, this Page of Wands. This is how it feels to be on this path of, this is what it's like to be, to know that you're on the right path. Now, every single chain here, every single link in the chain is not going to be, you know, a party. But just knowing that you're on the path of where you're meant to be, it's a really good feeling. It is something to celebrate, because there's a bit of confidence in there. There's a bit of like security, like that. It's like this feeling that when you learn to trust yourself, it's freeing, you know what I mean? It's freeing, and it's, even though it's a completely different feeling than this, but this could be just one link in a chain, you know, that takes you to your world, to where you're meant to be. Yeah, and you're gonna think about it. So you're thinking about this, Pisces. You're thinking about this. It's like in the grand scheme of things, Pisces, like if you look back and you think about every single time something happened where you felt down, you felt betrayed, or you felt, you know, not included in something, like, and then you compare that with all the other times where you didn't feel this way. I mean, it's not really a lot. It's just a link. It's just a link in the chain of where, that leads you where you need to be. And so really the decision here, if this Two of Pentacles is a decision, is really just when these events come up, these links, when they come up, is to decide, is this something that my true self wants to nurture and mend and repair? Or was it just a link in the chain that I was meant to experience on my path? Okay, now Pisces, I have a trick-or-treat surprise for you. So, because we are getting close to All Hallows Eve, and so I'm going to do a little trick-or-treat surprise. So I'm going to roll this. I'm going to roll this here. If you get a left, I'm going to pull you an extra oracle card from my left. If you get right, I'm going to pick one from the right. If you get a circle, you are done. This is your reading. But if you get a star, I'm going to record an entirely new reading for you, a bonus reading from the fairies, the fae. So we're just going to see, Pisces, if you're, or what your trick-or-treat is. Pisces, you get the star. So, Pisces, you are going to get, you're getting a treat. You're getting a whole new reading, and I'm going to pull cards from the magical messages from the fairies deck. I'm going to pull cards from, I have a brand new fairies deck that I haven't even opened yet, and maybe another deck, and you'll get a whole new message, a treat. Yay, Pisces. All right. So this is your message. I hope this helped you in some way, and thank you for embracing your inner mystic, and I will see you next time. Bye, Pisces. Hey there, real quick. So how to get your bonus message. I didn't say that at the end of your video, but how to get your bonus message. The fairy reading is I'm recording it separately, and I will have an unlisted link that I'm going to put at the very bottom of the description box. So it'll be at the very, just scroll through everything. At the very bottom, it'll say like surprise or something like that, or treat message, something like that. And just click on that link, and that will be your bonus fairy message. All right? All right.